it can take anywhere from a week and a half to 2 weeks, but it could be longer because of the Thanksgiving holiday next week. So first and foremost, it is Cameron's birthday, so happy birthday to Kameron. If y'all watched the last vlog, then you know at the tail end of it I finished decorating his cake, which we are going to enjoy today. But not before we go to our OB appointment. We are going to do the NIPT, that's the non-invasive prenatal testing, this visit. Whew, and I'm just... I was fine up until I got out of the bath and like started doing my hair, and I just felt like anxiety just really settling in. So Kameron is inside feeding Kieran breakfast, and I'm just trying to chill, trying to breathe before we get in the car and make our way over to Los Angeles. Yay! We did it! We'll have to share more when we're home because he's asleep. So, had our NIPT blood draw today. They said it can take anywhere from a week and a half to 2 weeks, but it could be longer because of the Thanksgiving holiday next week. So it's kind of up in the air. Sometime in December, though, we'll be figuring out, all the, high risk, low risk stuff, any chromosomal things, and whether it's a boy or a girl. But check out this adorable little bean. Look at the nose. There's a little nose already. This baby's nose reminds me so much of Kaia's nose. Actually, I really can't get over how similar it looks, so I'm gonna go downstairs and I'll do like a little side-by-side comparison. So here is Kaia's profile at her NT scan, and here is baby Bean. And I think they have very similar little profiles, similar little noses. I mean, at least from what I can tell from this particular scan, it looks like baby Bean is gonna take after big sister. Let me just pop in a little picture of Kieran's profile just so you can see the difference. Hello. I am currently sort of recovering from a migraine. Not sort of, I am. It just kind of feels like I'm still having a migraine hangover, if that makes sense. Me and sugar do not get along. Me and gluten do not get along, and I had a sliver of Cameron's cake and it was all downhill from there. But I'm feeling much better today. That cake was amazing, by the way. Too decadent for me, but really, really, really good nonetheless. Kameron just went to Costco with Kieran, and he said, hey, we forgot this. We have to go to Costco. And I just was looking at him like, not the weekend before Thanksgiving. So he was like, it's fine. I'll go. I'll take Kieran, relax, have a nice bath, just enjoy yourself. So they're out battling the crowds. Godspeed. Today is a very special day. I actually forgot until I saw a Facebook memory. Today is 10 years since I recovered from anorexia nervosa. Disordered eating was very prevalent in my family. In fact, I don't think anybody wasn't affected by it at some point. And I know mine started when I was really young, about 8 or 9 years old. And it lasted into my late 20s. And I've said this before, it's like I don't know who I would be. Like back then, I didn't know who I was gonna be without my eating disorder. It was such a big part of my life. It was like the only thing, like the main thing in my life. And I didn't know who I was gonna be without it, but there was a day, 10 years ago on this day where I just was so sick and tired of being sick and tired. And I know that's kind of a cliche 12-step saying, but it's true. I went to my first OA meeting. It's called Overeaters Anonymous. Obviously, it's not just for overeaters. It's for, bulimics, anorexics, binge eating, everything under the eating disorder umbrella. I went to my first meeting November 17th, 10 years ago, and then I heard something I really needed to hear. There were people that were recovered, that were successful, and it was that point I knew that I could do it, and I committed to it 2 days later, the 19th of November. And I've talked about this before, where I've gone through so many trials and hardships and tragedies, things that normally I would have used as an excuse to spiral into an anorexic hell, if you will. And I chose to maintain my abstinence, and I'm very, very proud of myself and grateful that I have a decade of abstinence from disordered eating. That's just amazing to me, because like I said, I didn't know who I was without it. And I'm really glad I've gotten to know myself and to blossom as my real self without destructive behavior. Anyway, that's just a little something that popped up in my memories, and wanted to share it because I think it's vital to share your experience, strength, and hope with people who may be silently suffering, because recovery is possible, and it works if you work it, and you're worth it. Oh, by the way, I did just register my Natera NIPT test kit online, and they have received my sample, so it's going to be about 5 to 7 days that my doctor receives it. But like I said before, it could take longer because of the holiday. So we'll see. I think when Kameron gets back, we're going to go to the park, or, go somewhere and go on a walk with Kieran. Just get out of the house and enjoy some fresh air.
Look at you. Oh,